Hi, friends. It's Miss Karen at Adams Memorial Library. Hi there. How are you? How are you doing today? You doing okay? Are you doing well? Oh, I hope you are. Thank you very much. I'm happy to see you. Thank you for joining me for Song and Rhyme Time. So you having a good day? Having a good summer? I hope you are. And that's actually what we're going to be singing and rhyming about today, about having summer fun. And that could be, you can have fun because you're talking about colors. That's what we're doing all summer long because we're coloring our world with the Palmer Summer Reading Program. So we could be talking about colors. We could be riding horses. That could be fun. We could be going swimming. That could be fun and a good thing to do in the summer, especially when it's hot, huh? But the first thing we do at Song and Rhyme Time is say hello. And I tell you hello, and my name is Miss Karen, and this is Petunia Platypus, and Stella Spider will be here later. But then it's time to do our hello rhyme. And then it can be your turn to say your name. You can say your name, or somebody else can say your name, and we'll listen and we'll clap. And if you don't want to say your name, that's fine too. We'll still listen and we'll clap. But the hello rhyme goes like this. We say, hello, friend. How are you? We'll hear your name. And we'll clap for you. And okay, I will listen if you'd like to say your name. Oh, yay. Yay, yay, yay. I am really glad you're here, friends. Thank you. Yeah, I'm making a heart. Maybe we could try that. Can we make hearts, please, with our fingers? It starts like this. You put your fingertips together at the top. You put your thumbs together at the bottom. And we'll say, I put my hands together. This is how I start. And then curl my fingers down like this. So I bring my fingers down instead of my fingertips touching. It's my fingernails touching. And now I've got a heart. There. I'll try it again. It goes like this. I put my hands together. And this is how I start. And then I bring my fingers down like this. And now I've got a heart. There. Heart for you, friends. Thank you. And you know what? I've got lots more hearts up on the board here. Let's count them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good counting. But how about we'll count them one more time, but this time we'll sing while we count. We'll sing the heart song, and at the end, we'll say all those hearts bring love to you today so you can give yourself a hug. You can give a friend a hug, or you can just listen. You can sing along. You can just listen, whatever you would like to do. But I'm going to sing the heart song, and it goes like this. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little hearts, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little hearts, 7 little, 8 little, 9 and 10 hearts. Bring love to you today. Oh, yay. Great job, friends. Thank you. You see how all the little hearts are different colors. So they fit the summer reading theme, but let's do a rhyme about colors. Let's see. I'm going to move the hearts a little bit. So we'll have more room up here for some other things like this blue lake. So blue is the lake. And how about the sun? What color would the sun be? Yellow. That's it. I'll put the sun up here. Blue is the lake. Yellow is the sun. And white are the stars, the twinkling stars, when the day is done. When the sun goes down, then you can see the stars. Red is our apple. And green are the leaves on the tree. But brown is a chocolate chip cookie for me, for you, for Petunia. Yeah, for us. So blue is that lake, and yellow is the sun, and white are the stars when the day is done. Red is the apple, green is a tree, and brown is a chocolate chip cookie for me and you. Yum. Good colors. Thank you, friends. Let's talk about our favorite colors. In fact, let's sing about our favorite colors. What if your favorite color is blue? Then we could sing, my favorite color's blue. I like blue. I like blue. My favorite color's blue. I like blue. I like blue. Colors, colors. What's your favorite color? Colors, colors, what's your favorite color? Maybe it's orange. My favorite color's orange. I like orange. I like orange. My favorite color's orange. I like orange. I like orange. Maybe it's green. Is it green? My favorite color's green. I like green. I like green. My favorite color's green. I like green. I like green. Colors, colors, what's your favorite color? Colors, colors, what's your favorite color? Perhaps it is purple. My favorite color's purple. I like purple. I like purple. My favorite color's purple. I like purple. I like purple. Or red. My favorite color's red. I like red. I like red. My favorite color's red. I like red. I like red. Maybe yellow. My favorite color's yellow. I like yellow. I like yellow. My favorite color's yellow. I like yellow. I like yellow. Colors, colors, what's your favorite color? 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 Any of these? You like any of these colors? Blue or orange or green or purple or red or yellow? Put them all together. Maybe your favorite color is rainbow. Rainbow up in the sky. That's always beautiful too. Very nice, friends. Thank you. But now, maybe we can start to move a little bit. Maybe we can start to move like a fish. So fish swim in water clear. Be the swimming fish. Good. Fish swim in water clear. Maybe it can be birds. Birds fly up in the air. Can you do bird wings? Good. Worms, little worms, wiggle on the ground. Can you wiggle, 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 wiggle? But all of us, children, can run round and round. Run, 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 run. You can run in place like me. You can run around your room if you've got room. The fish, remember what the fish do? They swim in water clear. And those birds fly up in the air. That's it. Worms, wiggle, wiggle like a worm. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Worms wiggle on the ground, and children run round and round. Run, 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 run. Great job, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, well, fish are swimming all the time, but swimming is a good thing to do in the summer. Maybe we could pretend that we were fish. Could we try that, please? Here, I'm going to put this fish here in our blue lake and got another fish that these fish are going to swim in the ocean. You ever been to the ocean? Been to the beach? It's a whole different kind of swimming out there, isn't it? But the fish are very good at it. But, you know, since they live in the ocean all the time, they sleep at the bottom of the ocean. And then they get up and they swim. So lots of little fish were sleeping on a rock. Be the sleeping fish. Lots of little fish were sleeping on a rock in the bottom of the ocean. And they lifted up their heads and they lifted up their tails and they said, "Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Oh, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go swimming. In the bottom of the ocean, let's go swimming, let's go swimming. Oh, let's go swimming, let's go swimming, let's go swimming. In the bottom of the ocean." Then this little fish got so very, very tired that they came back to the rock. They laid down their heads and they laid down their tails and they took a little nap. And when they woke up, they said, "Let's ride our bicycles." That's a fun thing to do in the summer, riding bicycles. Yeah. So they decided they're going to ride their bicycles. So they rode to the left and they rode to the right and they rode all day. And they rode all night. They rode down the hill. They went faster still. But then they said, "Wait a minute. We're fish. We don't ride bicycles. So let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Oh, let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. In the bottom of the ocean. Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Oh, let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. In the bottom of the ocean. Yes. Maybe that better. I think fish would have a little trouble riding bicycles. Probably do need feet to work the pedals, huh? But riding a bicycle is still a fun thing to do in the summer. So put that up here in case anybody else would like to ride the bicycle. Maybe Petunia would like to ride a bicycle later. Sure, that would be fun. But some people, they could ride a bicycle, but they might also want to ride a horse. Here's our horse friend. Yay! Yes. So, would you like to ride a horse? Do you wish someone would give you a pony? Maybe if you had a pony, you could ride your pony. But if you didn't have a pony, you could just have a hobby horse like this. And you could just ride this way. But this song is called Jig Jog, Jig-a-log, Gee. That's how it'll be, like riding a pony. Or riding on your sick horse. You gotta make it go. I want someone to give me a pony. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig. Not too big and not too bony. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig-a-log, jig. Oh, I'd love to go for a ride all around the countryside with a jig jog, jig-a-jog, gee. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, gee. I love to pretend I'm riding my pony. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig. Everywhere we go, it's me and my pony. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, gee. All around the living room, I'll use a mop stick or I'll use a broom and go jig jog, jig-a-jog, gee. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, gee. Good riding, thank you. Try it again. Ride some more. Ride some more? Sure. I want someone to give me a pony. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig. Not too big and not too bony. Just the right size for riding. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig. All around the country, how I love to go for a ride. All around the countryside, we'll go jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, gee. I love to pretend I'm riding my pony. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig. Everywhere we go, it's me and my pony. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig. All around the living room, I'll use a mop stick or I'll use a broom and go jig jog, jig-a-jog, jig. Jig jog, jig-a-jog, gee. Oh, good job, friends. Thank you. Here's another thing that could happen in the summer. Maybe you'd see some ladybugs. Have you noticed any ladybugs outside or inside? Sometimes I see them inside my house too. Often they're red, but I've seen purple ones. I guess those are most of the ones I've seen, red or purple, but they all seem to have these spots on their backs. So can you please put up right here so you can see the ladybug, and we could pretend to be making the spots. Here's my hands making a circle to be the spots on the ladybug's back. The song's called Ladybug, and it goes like this. Ladybug, red and black, I see circles on your back. Ladybug, fly up high, fly back safely from the sky. Ladybug, red and black, I see circles on your back. Ladybug, fly so low, fly around, land on my toe. There, ladybug, just walk across your toes. Ladybug, red and black, I see circles on your back. Ladybug, fly up high, fly back safely from the sky. Ladybug, red and black, I see circles on your back. Ladybug, ladybug, fly so low. Fly around, land on my toe. There, no, let it fly someplace else. Because maybe this ladybug has someplace to go. Maybe this ladybug needs to meet her friends at a ladybug picnic. So a picnic is another really fun thing to do in the summer. You can eat outside, you can pack your lunch, you can go to the park, you can just eat in the backyard. That's kind of exciting too. But at the ladybug picnic, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 ladybugs came to the picnic. They all had their picnic baskets. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 picnic baskets too. And when they're there, they're going to play games. They're going to have sack races, which means 2 of them together will not, no, take that back. They could do it 2 together in the same sack, which is a bag. A big bag. Well, in Ladybug's case, it would be a little bag. If we were doing it, it would be a big bag, and you step inside and you try to hop like that because you can't run in the bag. You got to just hop along. So they're going to try sack races. They're going to try jump rope, but mostly they're just going to have fun at their picnic and have good things to eat. So how many did we say there were? There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ladybugs came to the ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they all played games at the ladybug picnic. Well, they had 12 sacks, so they ran sack races, but they fell on their backs and they fell on their faces. It's hard to do a sack race. The ladybugs 12 at the ladybug picnic. Well, they played jump rope, but the rope it broke, so they all sat around telling knock-knock jokes. The ladybugs 12 at the ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The ladybugs came to the ladybug picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they all had fun at the ladybug picnic. Well, they had 12 sacks, so they ran sack races, but they fell on their backs, they fell on their faces. The ladybugs 12 at the ladybugs picnic. They played jump rope, but the rope it broke, so they all sat around telling knock-knock jokes. The ladybugs 12 at the ladybugs picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The ladybugs came to the ladybugs picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they all had fun at the ladybugs picnic. How many? 12. That's it. Yay! Good job, friends. Thank you. Maybe our friend the horse got some other horse friends too. So this song is called All the Pretty Little Horses, and they could be brown, like this horse, or black or white. But in this song, they could be red. They could be blue. They could be purple. They could be flowered. They could be polka dotted. All kinds of things, because you can imagine any kind of horse that you would like. And this is a song, a lullaby about going to bed. So maybe in your dreams, you could have horses of all different colors. But it talks about blacks and bays. So a bay horse would be kind of a brown horse, but with a black mane and tail. And it says sorrels. So this one, that would be a brown horse with a brown mane and a brown tail. Like our friend here would be a sorrel horse. But that's what those words mean. Black and bay, sorrel and gray, different colors of horses. But I've got some other ones here too. So, I don't know the other names for blue and purple and green and stripy horses. So we'll just make them up as we go along. But this is about going to sleep. So it says, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleepy little baby. When you wake, you'll eat cake and ride the pretty little horses, blacks and bays, sorrels and grays, all the pretty little horses, blacks and bays, sorrels and grays, you'll ride the pretty little horses. Go to sleep, Go to sleepy little baby. When you wake, you'll eat cake and ride the pretty little horses. Blacks and bays, sorrels and grays, ride the pretty little horses. Blacks and bays, sorrels and grays, all the pretty little horses. So hush-a-bye, don't you cry, go to sleepy little baby. When you wake, you'll eat cake and ride the pretty little horses. All the black ones, all the brown ones, you'll ride the pretty little horses. All the blue ones, all the yellow ones, all the pretty little horses. All the green ones, all the pink ones, you'll ride the pretty little horses. All the orange ones, all the purple ones, ride the pretty little horses. All the red ones, all the stripy ones, you'll ride the pretty little horses. All the spotted ones, all the flowered ones, ride the pretty little horses. So hush-a-bye, don't you cry, go to sleepy little baby. When you wake, you'll eat cake and ride the pretty little horses. Like Stella. Stella could do that too, but first she's got to go up the water spout. So can we help Stella go up the spout, please? Thank you, friends. Here we go. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. But then down came the rain and it washed Stella out. Uh-oh. Don't worry. Out came the sun and it dried up all the rain. And then Stella Spider went up the water spout again. Good job, Stella. Good job, friends. Thank you. Now it's time to do our goodbye rhyme. So can you please find your nose? Point to your nose for me, please. Thank you. On my face, I have a nose. Way down here, mine are under the table. I have 10 toes. I have 2 eyes, 1, 2, that I can blink. And I have a head to help me think. I have a chin. Here under my mouth is my chin. I have a chin and very near my chin, I have 1, 2 ears. Here are my arms to hold up high. Here are my hands to wave. Goodbye. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Remember, count this time for your summer reading time. If you're in our Palmer Summer Reading Program, and if not, come to the library and sign up. And when you come to the library, you can get a ticket for coming to a program, and you can put it in the mystery box. Try to win the mystery box prize too. So thank you very much for watching, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you.